Fear whispered in my ear, "You are not strong enough to withstand the storm." I whispered back, "I am the storm." Cancer is a word, not a sentence. Cancer is just the chapter in my life, not the whole story. Being June born, I used to boast a lot that I'm a Cancerian. However, never knew that life will throw this boulder in the runway in the form of another bigger crab on July 1st, 2010. When doctors said, "You have cancer, you have breast cancer," and life turned upside down. It was difficult. People say that small things make big differences. That small cyst, which was felt 3 months before the diagnosis and taken for granted, had created a persistent vacuum even post removal till date. At the mere age of 28, I have never thought of word cancer. It was just connected to me as my sun sign. It was certainly which was not accepted so easily by the family. Life was action packed because my wedding was just 5 months away and preparation were in full throttle, but life had to take a U-turn. Everything came to a halt and the mind was saying that you cannot live a normal life anymore. Almost after 6 to 7 re-opinions, the acceptance came forth, as it was not easy, not only for me, even for my family. And later during the examination and during those 6 to 7 re-opinions, the cyst was in one breast, but diagnosis happened in both the breasts. I had multiple small cysts across both the breasts, which had the chances of cancer being spread. And doctor said that your breast cancer is for both the breasts, it's not just for the left one. And later doctor found out that it was spread in the armpit lymph nodes also. The suggestion reconstruction of breast came because me being at 28 years of age, doctors suggested that keep your feminine side intact. And after thorough discussion with the family members, doing all the research, discussions with the doctors, the decision was taken to go for mastectomy and reconstruction. Of course, I didn't want to give up on my feminine side. During this series of opinions, there was one doctor who has advised that take one day at a time. Break this wellness journey. Very well put across that not the treatment journey, the wellness journey. Because we forget that it's not just the treatment, we are on the path of wellness. We were not good. We have to move now on the road of wellness and become healthy. I started on my chemo on 16th of July 2010 and followed by 6 rounds of chemo. Chemo doesn't come easy. It is as difficult as somebody is sitting inside your body and hammering you constantly. I loved my hair, and after losing them completely, to see a bald henna, it took me a month to gather that courage and face myself in the mirror. Nails turned black, which was accepted as a new nail color. One needs to be more aware of your body. That's very important, because when you see small signs, and we tend to take it for granted. We always think that, okay, today we have this schedule, or this week we are busy, so we might look into it later. It might be a small fever, we'll take a small tablet and try to go away with it. But when things persist, please listen to your body. That is more important. It was total 9 months of treatment, after which a new henna was born, and it gave me the realization, we die only once. We live every day. It's not the big cars or bungalows or the assets what we own. Those small moments matters. And cancer taught me that. On 25th of February 2011 is when doctors said after the final PET scan that you are free from cancer with the do's and don'ts. I am not taking any further medicines for cancer. It's the regular PET scans which happened rigorously in the starting. However, it is that's also stopped now. I don't have to go through mammograms because I don't have natural breast. The real battle of the cancer survival starts post-treatment. 9 months of wellness journey was difficult. However, the wellness journey post-treatment is certainly not easy. There are people who still feel that if you are encountered by the word cancer, you will perish soon. I saw that surprises in the eyes of people. Like, oh, she's alive? There's another stigma which exists in the society came into the picture, which is body shaming. There were people who saw my heavy armpit without realizing that what could be the reason, have given the comments that you have elephant leg-like arms. Oh, you can be a wrestler. They don't know that I buy dresses one size bigger and get them altered just because of my armpit. It's easy to make fun of anybody that you're fat, you're very thin, you have dark complexion, you're too fair, or any kind of plus and minus in the body. But we don't know what that person has struggled to get that. Body shaming is a mental issue which affects the well-being of mind. It is still a challenge to find the right partner because this dreaded C is not openly accepted by the people around. Not having breast is not seen in the right light, which is another battle a woman have to fight. In reputed matrimonial sites, there were society norms who just came and very openly were happy to express their opinion that why don't you find a partner for yourself in handicap section. I really want to highlight this point that if you think that not having natural breast make a woman handicapped, then I think you need to have your brains at the right place. And this is another societal issue what a woman of a young age like me who have gone through this disease at the mere age of 28 and later have to fight through to get right companionship have to go through. It's not just the patient who go through the wellness journey. The family goes through a bigger trauma. It's not necessary to have the ecosystem for the patient or the support system for the patient. It is also important to create that ecosystem and support for the family member. Keep the love on, because I strongly, truly believe in the power of love. It was the love which kept me going and had helped me sail through what I have gone through. Cancer is not contagious, but hope is. It's good to be sunshine and the ray of hope in somebody's life. But when such dark nights come, we should remember always that moon never complains of the darkness around. It shines on.